not yet, there's still so far to go. And my lonely heart is beating so. Tired of the wander, there's a sign ahead, though I think it's the same one again. But I'm thinking.
So this video covers my 570 centre console boat, which is going up for sale on Trade Me. I'm going to give you a very good walk around, showing you everything, warts and all, good points, bad points, to enable people to make a decision. The boat I actually had ordered with an unusual spec, that the centre console on bolts here. It's 4 bolts each side, 2 people, 2 guys, maybe a guy and a couple of girls, as you'll see we did. Just lift it on, bolt it takes a couple of minutes. The great thing about this is it enables the boat to be stored inside. I live in New Zealand half the year and England half the year, so I wanted to be able to put the boat completely away in the dry and secure in the winter months. So as long as you've got enough length in your garage, I'll give you that dimension later, this boat will go in a standard garage height. As you can see, the hull is in immaculate condition. It's black paint from new, from Extreme. There are no dents, no major scratches. You can see very, very slight scratches here where some soft baits have come back in and caught the side. It has a ladder which folds down at the back and stows away like that. There's also a metal piece that goes in here and fills that should you want it. I've never used it, never had water come over the back, so that's fine. The engine is a Yamaha 130. It has been serviced every year religiously, except 1 year where I had to go back to the UK to look after my mum who was dying of cancer. So the boat wasn't used at all, and it was serviced as soon as I got back, so it did no hours in that time. The prop, as you can see, there are no chunks out of it. It's a stainless prop. It's in perfect condition. There's a spec of it if you want to know that. The anode on the engine has plenty of life. The boat has trim tabs. These are absolutely fantastic. Gives you probably another 30 centimetres length on the boat length, and they work brilliantly. There's the brand. These are underwater lights. That's your transducer. So we go around the hull on this side again. Again, there is some scratching just there, if you can see, very, very mild, where soft baits have come back in, but say there's no major scratches, there's certainly no dents. I do polish it every year. And then going lower, again you can see no dents at all, no damage. The trailer's in great condition. It's just about to have its yearly waff. One thing I've added which are brilliant are bearing buddies. You probably know these add grease without you having to just put constant pressure and grease going through. So it's a Voyager trailer. The boat has a windlass anchor and a Maxwell winch on it. It works fantastically. There's a really good length of chain and rope after it. You don't need to help it up, it comes up, it centres itself, works absolutely brilliantly, and the operation for that is at the helm. Obviously your normal hand winch to pull it up. I'll take you on board. So as you come onto the boat, there is a live bait well here. There's a plug there, simply allows it to drain out and it fills up from here. and the switches at the helm works very well. Twin batteries, dual batteries. Both of them have got C-Tex on, so you can recharge them. They were replaced at the end of 24, I believe. So they're both new batteries. And you have your fuel primer should you ever need it. And the battery switch is there. Close away like that. The boat also has a tuner tube on the back, and obviously a bilge. This is the bilge outlet, so any water back down under there is pumped out. Great room under here for keeping your net, keeps it completely out of the way. And there's your tuner tube pump. There's a large hatch at the back of the boat. Again, this has a drainage point under there. I use this to keep this huge drone in it. It's like a large sea anchor. Slows down your drift when you're fishing. There's a fantastic seat here which allows you to sit facing the back of the boat or forwards, whether you're fishing or at the helm driving. You have two drawers. They're lined in carpet. That's an Allen key should you need to adjust the winch clutch. These are great for keeping all your fishing bits and bobs in. They stay nice and dry, and they've got catches so they don't open on you. Under here goes the chili bin, which fits 72 litre chili bin. That stows underneath the seat. So easy, you just pull it forward when you're fishing. Put your catch in. I always clean it out with a bit of chlorine from the pool actually at the end of the day. Stops any smells and what have you. And then just push it back underneath. It's great, stows out your way. So up at the helm, you've got the Yamaha control system. Tells you your battery condition, whether your engine's up and down, your fuel, so we're full of fuel. And so you can see there the boat has done 191 hours on the engine. You've got a Fusion stereo here which works off Bluetooth. All the speakers up here. So you don't get any water in them. There's a Raymarine radio there with distress signal. This is your control for your windlass anchor. Coming over here, you've got the trim tabs, the ignition key obviously, and then a number of things like tuner tube, navigation lights, cockpit lights, bilge pump, deck wash, accessories. And then up here you've got more lights, navigation lights with the rear light, etc. It's got a Simrad system there, which has got all your normal settings. So you've got GPS, you've got fish finder, etc, etc. There's also a 12-volt plug there. It's a great place here to rest your feet at the helm. There's a couple of storage shelves there and there. Again, they stay really dry because they're out of the way, and a lot of storage down in there. I actually had this normally extreme put the steering wheel dead center, which means if you're sat in front of the steering wheel, you've not got room either side for someone to sit. So I've always had it put slightly off so that you've got room for a passenger to sit beside you and your elbows aren't kicking into them. That was a recommendation that somebody else told me, which was a very good one. You've got shelves running along the back here. I keep my new penners and soft bait in there. So you've got your drawers on the helm seat. I've got a deck wash down in there. forward you have a step up, and then I paid extra here. These are carpeted inside and they have the system for putting a rod. So this takes 2 rods. At this side it's also lit, and it has these attachments to keep your rods in place so they don't bang around, and you have exactly the same on the other side, 2 rod holders and a light, and the holders to keep it all carpeted. This gives you access should you have any issues with your chain and rope. It works brilliantly. You don't have to put your hand in like some boats and move the chain around. There's plenty of room there for it all to just naturally fall in, but I say you do get access there should you need it for any reason. There's another hatch here at the front. Again, a big storage hatch which drains. There's a fabulous seat here at the front which can take 2 people facing the bow. This just flips up. Again, another huge storage area. Those pipes, again, brilliant idea. Extreme actually drain the cup holders that are up on the top. So rather than water just going down anywhere, they're actually drained down into the hull for the bilge. And if that wasn't enough room, the carpet pulls back and there's another huge compartment down under there. You can keep your blow up paddleboard, fenders, all that sort of stuff. On top of the actual centre console, you've got your 2 aerials which are flat because I've just got it out of the garage. These take, I think they're called outriggers for marlin. I actually treated myself to 2 carbon fibre outriggers for the boat. I've never ever had them out of the packet. So you've got 2 brand new outriggers for the boat. There's your navigation light folded down. You've got 5 rod holders up on the top. I'm 6'3", but a wife who's shorter can just about reach up and get a rod from there, and if you can't, you can always step up on the side or use the seat. The great design by Extreme is this rear bait board. It folds up. You can see underneath there is a drainage compartment, so you can do all your filleting on here, grab your hose from your deck wash, wash it, tip it up, and all your water will drain not into the back and mess up the back of your boat, but it's got a tube, so it drains it right down into the rear well, out the way, so no mess on board. This bait board is also removable, makes it easy to clean, and it's got these great clips either side, which mean that when you're at sea, it doesn't drop out. So just a tap, it drops down in. These are great places to keep your knives, and you've got 2 more rod holders there. With the boat is a full history file dating back to the original purchase in 2016. Photos of the build, all the wafts and all the servicing going right the way through, and warranty fitness for the trailer right the way through to the current date. The hull actually has a flooding keel, that's this bit here. So when you're stopped fishing, that will actually flood with water, gives the boat great stability, and as soon as you pull away, the water drains out and you're off up onto the plane. So just to show you that all the lights work on the trailer, there's your daylight there, indication, same on that side, and the sun's out, but that's working as well. So now showing you around the boat, I'll show you in detail any imperfections that I've noticed. Please understand the boat is coming up for 10 years old, and whilst I'm a perfectionist and looked after it, it is an aluminium boat. So there's a small amount of bubbling on the paint there by the GPS, and a little bit down by the throttle. There are some small amounts there where there's a different screw that's reacted, a little bit in the bottom of the shelf, nothing along here, but there's some around this plate which holds the windlass, and actually that is removable, so if you really wanted to, that would be very easy to take off and respray. But say the reaction you get with aluminium and paint is very, very minimal on this boat. I say it's just a bit around the dash. I guess it's where different metals have reacted. There's none of that on the hull whatsoever, and there's a little bit on the drawers here again, where I think the metal of the openers has reacted with the drawer. But I say a 10-year-old boat, it's pretty amazing condition. As I say, I polish it every year when it comes out, and it's always washed down with water after each trip out, and every couple of weeks when I'm using it I'll do a salt away as well. The engine's always flushed obviously, and as we said earlier, that's been regularly serviced up here in the Bay of Islands. So the boat's being sold because I've actually got a jet ski that I fish from, and we've just bought a launch that we can sleep on and extend our time on the water in the Bay of Islands. But whoever's lucky enough to buy this boat has got a beautiful boat, and I will sorely miss her. Then near the floor in the boat there is a crack in the plexiglass here, and I just put some film over it to strengthen it so it doesn't go any further. The boat also has screens that come round all the way round, enclosing the centre console, so you stay dry. Again, they are brand new, still in the actual packet. I've never used them on the boat. I've found the screen keeps you out of any weather, and there was no need for them. But there are, say, brand new screens. They fit onto these here, and it goes around the side, around the front and back, so the centre console is completely enclosed. Finally, the boat has this brilliant little centre console cover. It takes 2 seconds to drop it on. It has a couple of press studs all the way around. It just means that when you come to use your boat, it's early in the morning, the cover's kept all the dew off the seats, so it's all nice, clean, clear, ready to go. There is also a boat cover which I have, which will cover the entire boat when the console is down and at the back, i.e. when it's stored in a garage. So if that wants to go with the sail, I'm welcome to pop that in as well. I hope you found this all helpful. If you need any more information, just drop me a message.
Leave a world behind, I guess I never really knew. So many people, so many worlds. Don't you worry about me. Don't you worry about me.
Break. There we go.